crazy dog. He wants to come outside with me so bad, but I won't let him. But today, I got something from DS18 that I would like to do a video on. And I think this thing's pretty cool. I'm just going to put my hand on this box to show y'all the size of this thing. Yeah, it's tiny. And the amp itself is even smaller. Here's the book on it. And this is the 1600.4D. But there's your high-level input cables. Most of y'all won't need them, but a lot of people do use them. So you get your Allen's keys and you get some mounting screws. But that ain't what we're after. Let me open this thing up. There it is. That's how small this bad boy is. Now, 4-gauge inputs, and it is 4-channel. Tiffany RCAs, which I do dig that about DS18. They have been making all of our amps here recently with the Tiffany RCAs, which I think is just awesome. You got a crossover for the front 2 channels, crossovers for the rear. High level, low pass, so you could run sub on this. A clip light for each channel. And then on the back side, we get a fan. Because this is a powerhouse of an amp, guys. For the small size. And this thing was designed for motorcycle application. You can use it anywhere. The rating on this amp is 240 by 4 at 4 ohm, 400 by 4 at 2 ohm per channel. So it's awesome. I sell a lot of these at work, and for stuff like side-by-side, motorcycle, mostly motorcycle, because look at the size. It fits right on the fairing, or in the fairing right on top of the head unit. That's kind of what it was designed to do. We do have a 150 by 4, a 600 by 1, I think a 1200 by 1. Let me look here in the book, or at the book. Yeah, a 1200 by 1. A 1000 by 4, which it's 150 per channel. 600 by 1 sub amp. The 700 by 2, that's a beast little amp. Pretty much the same physical size as this, but in a 2 channel. It's a heavy little amp for as small as it is. But I just thought I would share this. I got it to do the video on, and I wanted to share it because Dustin has been using a lot of these at the shop, and he's been swearing by them. He said these are little powerhouses. For as small as they are, they're doing great. But the question that I want to know, and what everybody else wants to know, is, will it run at 16 volt? Now, I can do a quick look in the manual, which I don't know if it's going to tell me that. Where we get to them specs at. And as with all of the DS18 manuals, it is in Spanglish. Spanish and English. Okay, here, let's see. Do we see any voltage here? We know the RCAs take 2 and 6. 4-gauge wire. But what does it say about voltage? It does not say anything about voltage. Which, a lot of times things are just kind of a guessing game, you know. Or a, let's go ahead and hook it up and try it. This thing takes 140 amp of fusing. 4-gauge at 140 amps. So that right there will tell you that it's a little powerhouse. I mean, if it wasn't, it wouldn't call for 140 amp or diffusing. But as I said, Dustin has been using a lot of these here recently, and he is so impressed in it that he did tell me that he would like to basically replace all of the amps for his mids and highs with these. So let me flip this camera around real quick. Yeah, like this thing the size of my big head, which it's let's see here. It's not even as long as my beard, guys. Like, really? Like, hold on. I gotta get a photo of that. Yeah, I was trying to get a photo and just stopped the camera. But anyway, wrong side. Now I got it upside down. No, I don't. So this is the size of the amp. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. Like I said, I did get it to do the video on because it's one of our new amps, and being that it's so small, it works great in a lot of applications. For guys that just have big doors and not a lot of room, it's perfect for that because 2 speakers per channel, 400 watts per channel. That isn't a lot for a lot of builds, but if you have good, efficient mids, it suffices. You know, it's going to be great. Because you can run 8 speakers off of 1 amp and do great. I personally haven't heard it, but Dustin does a lot of audio daily, and he's wanting to swap all of his amps to them. So that right there, that means a lot. It is a full bridge amp, which that's how you get it so small at that power level, is going full bridge. It does have the crossovers in it. A lot of guys won't need that if you're running a DSP, but hey, it's an awesome little amp. It's right around $349, which isn't a crap ton of money in today's society. Actually, that's like $50 was a couple years ago. Yeah, that's terrible. We're not even going to get on a rant about that because our government, yeah, being the people that they are, they're wanting to build a train on the moon. Google it. Thought it was an April Fool's joke. But yeah, we're going to fund a company to build a train system on the moon. I don't know. Maybe we're going to go to vacation there in a few years. You know, maybe like 10 years from now, they'll have it done. They have some condos up there. And yeah, I mean, we get off of a shuttle and take a train to the condo. Why the hell else would they be building a train on the moon? Yeah, I don't know, guys. But I'm not screwing with y'all. Like, Google that shit. So anyway, that's going to be all for the video. That is the Ion 1600 0.4D. I give you another look at this little ass amp. Great for motorcycles, power sport stuff, anywhere that you need a little ass amp that makes a lot of power. This is going to be the amp for you. Check it out at ds18.com or your favorite DS18 authorized dealer. Damn, I sound like a commercial. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to do a video on the amp, guys. That's all. Because I think it's cool as shit because there's a lot of power in a little bitty case. And it's got Tiffany RCAs and shit. I mean, that's what we all want, right? Yeah. Peace out, and as always, bass on.